My fellow Americans, I once stood at the precipice of a broken nation, unsure if the Republic, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal, could long endure. Today, I address you again, not with certainty, but with solemn resolve. The dogmas of the quiet past are inadequate to the stormy present. These words I once offered not in passing, but in deep recognition that the beliefs, the habits, and the comforts that served us yesterday may not suffice for the tests that confront us today. We are met now by a different storm, less of smoke and cannon, and more of confusion, misinformation, and moral fog. But make no mistake, the consequences are no less severe. In my day, the Union trembled at the brink of dissolution. Brother turned against brother, not for want of affection, but for lack of understanding, a refusal to acknowledge the dignity of all. Today, the tremors come not from battlefields, but from beliefs. Our common truths have splintered. We no longer debate policy. We debate reality. And in that breach, cynicism festers, grievance multiplies, and reason retreats. Yet the strength of this nation has never been in its calm, but in its clarity, its ability to rise, think anew, and act anew when the moment demanded it. Now is such a moment. I do not speak to one party or persuasion, but to the conscience of all who call this nation home. To the citizens, you are the stewards of democracy. In your hands lies its preservation or its peril. You must question, not with malice, but with earnestness. You must speak, not to echo your corner of the crowd, but to strengthen the bridge across the divide. To our leaders, office is not a prize, but a charge. Speak not only to your base, but to the best in your people. Power is fleeting, character endures. If the truth costs you favor, let it be said you paid a noble price. To our educators, our journalists, and all who shape the public mind, the pen remains mightier than the sword, but only if wielded with integrity. You are not entertainers of outrage, but curators of clarity. Guard the public square with the same valor once shown on battlefields. And to the young, who inherit not just a nation, but the solemn task of defining it anew, do not let despair dull your hope. This republic was always meant to be unfinished, its perfection not a destination but a pursuit. That pursuit now belongs to you. Let us not be found clinging to outdated dogmas while the world burns with questions our ancestors never imagined. Let us not honor the past by repeating it, but by learning from it. Let us remember that freedom is not inherited, it is enacted, it is defended, refined, and renewed by each generation. My advice is simple. Do not fear the storm. Fear the silence that lets it grow. The ideals of liberty and equality are not fragile. They are enduring, but only if we endure with them. When I said think anew, I meant that we must cast off convenience and embrace conscience. When I said act anew, I meant that we must make good on the promises too long delayed, justice, opportunity, and truth for all who call this land their home. The Union is not a memory. It is a mandate, and though its form may evolve, its soul must remain steadfast. Let this be the generation that was not content with the comfort of the past, but rose to meet the storm of the present. Let us think anew. Let us act anew. And in doing so, let us keep faith with those who came before and those who are yet to come. Thank you.